and welcome to another edition of the Jacksonville Buzz. I am your host, Adrienne Houghton. Now, joining me in the studio today is Alex Grindeland and Dave Bogan, and they are from First Coast Comedy. Is it just a comedy club? I don't think it is. Let's find out a little bit more about them. Welcome, gentlemen.
Hi, hello.
Hi, thanks for having us.
So, First Coast Comedy, tell me, what is it?
Yeah, we do a lot of things. We do our shows for the public every Friday and Saturday at 7:30 and 10 o'clock. Our early show, or 7:30 show, is what we call a show for everyone. So you can bring the whole family, you can bring a date, everyone has a great time. And then our late show is adults only, 21 and over only show. We also teach classes, which we'll throw it to Bogan here in a second, but he's the roadshow manager and education director. So basically every night of the week we're teaching people the skills of improv and how to get up on stage and do all that. And we do road shows. We can travel to other people's events. We do team buildings. We live stream our Fridays and Saturday shows every single Friday and Saturday. And so if people can't be there, they can watch the show there and participate in the chat. So we do a lot of things.
Now, you've got a bricks and mortar location.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you know, that's really quite special, isn't it? You don't have to go somewhere and use somebody else's facilities. They're all yours.
Right, that's right. Yeah.
And whereabouts is it?
It's right near Atlantic Beach off of Mayport. So it's in the facility that used to be the Brass Anchor.
Oh, yes.
Mm-hmm.
I know, that's great.
Yeah.
I mean, that's real central, actually, for a lot of things.
Yeah.
So tell me about the improv. Tell me about the lessons.
Yeah. So yeah, as Alex mentioned, I'm the educational director, so I teach the improv classes. Improv, just to clarify, being we get suggestions from the audience, and then we have to use those suggestions to create comedy in a wide variety of different games. So like our classes, we teach the fundamentals of improv comedy over 8 weeks, and then in the 9th week, the classes they get to do their own showcase performance for all their family and friends right at our theater. So that's something that we have right at our space, and then we do corporate team building and corporate road shows as well. So we use the fundamentals of improv in terms of team building to help businesses and organizations work together more effectively, listen to each other, build upon each other's ideas, and we make these trainings a lot of fun too as well. And we do road shows for a variety of events as well. You can hire us for you got 5 people in the audience, we'll do a show. You got 5,000, we can do a show. So we're what we really pride ourselves on is whether it's team building or doing road shows, we're customizable for whatever your event specifically needs.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
Improv, I mean, from my perspective, and I'm just saying it as a layperson, is there a format so that if you're standing up and somebody says, talk about leather, you know, in your head you've already created something that you then adapt to leather. Is that how it works?
It's a good question. So we don't have anything pre-planned at all.
Yeah.
But there is a structure. So we'll play a variety of games that test our comedy metal in a variety of different ways. So if you were to come to see our show, you would likely see us have to freestyle rap, and then after we freestyle rap, we have to make up jokes on the spot, like an old style, like a guy walks into a bar kind of joke, and then we have to do a scene where an audience member is the one making sound effects on a microphone, and we have to make it all make sense. So we've come up, or we play guessing games. It's a variety of the audience provides the substance of what we're doing, and we just provide the structure through games.
So you've got no idea.
That's right.
You've got no idea in advance.
It's people pay us money to do a show we've not made a plan for. Yeah.
So there's no scripts.
There's no script at all.
No scripts whatsoever. Yeah, we make everything up on the spot.
How long does the show last?
It's about 90 minutes with an intermission.
Yeah, including
And so your
intermission.
brain has got to be on fire all
yeah.
the time.
Oh, to be sure. Yeah, after a weekend of shows, Friday and Saturday, I would say
Interesting.
by Sunday, we're just fried.
Yeah. It's like, all right, I need to let my brain rest for a while, but we love what we do, though. It's that's
fun.
that. Yeah, and the great thing about our shows too is we got a cast of like really talented performers that are so much fun to work with too. So we got a really tight group that works well together, and that comes out in our shows. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Tell me what's the weirdest suggestion you've ever had from an audience member?
The weirdest. Well, there's a bunch I can't tell you on this.
Okay.
It's our adult show.
We do an adult show, and there's sometimes in the adult show it's like, whoa, you planned that in the drive over here.
You're ready
to
for
say
it.
that,
You're
yeah.
ready for it.
God, weirdest.
Okay, what's the funniest then? The funniest in your mind that you've had to do?
Well, I really like when we get suggestions that would seem boring and benign, and then we spin them into something else. So, like, my favorite suggestions are when the suggestion is just like shoes. Do something about shoes. And then we go, okay, now it's a challenge. We're going to take this thing that you thought was going to be a boring suggestion, and we're going to make it into something fun.
Gentlemen, it does sound like fun, I have to say.
It is.
Although
it
I'm
is.
glad I'm not doing it. That's for sure. Thank you for coming in and telling us all about it. There's shows, once again, every Friday and Saturday night?
Every Friday and Saturday, firstcoastcomedy.com. That's firstcoastcomedy.com. Is where they can get tickets and find out about how to bring us in for a road show or to take a class or...
Get businesses involved.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Lovely to meet you.
Oh, thank you so
very
much.
much.
Thanks for having us.
And if you'd like to know any more information, you can always find it on dailynewsnetwork.com.